I'm Mark Dorey. Welcome to Headingley Campus for this week's edition of Carnegie Sports Weekly. With many of today's fixtures taking place away from campus, our focus turns to one of the newest and fastest growing clubs here at Leeds Met, the Boxing Club. With over 150 male and female members, it's one of the largest clubs at the university. Let's head over now to the gym to catch up with the guys as they train. I'm joined by Chris Cork here, who's the captain of the Boxing Club here at Leeds Met. Chris, just talk us through how you got into boxing yourself.
Well, when I first came to university, I'd never done any sort of boxing whatsoever or any martial arts. My flatmate, who I met in Freshers, he'd kickboxed for England before, and I don't think at the time there was a kickboxing club at the university, so he just dragged me along one day with him. First year, I just did the training, and from then I progressed on to competing for us. And
Chris, you recently won the Northern title to qualify for the British Boxing Championships. Just talk us through that.
Well, there's a new system in the books this year. You have to do prelims. So a lad came down from Teesside University. He had a lot better record than me, but luckily on the night I just upped my game a little bit and ended up winning on majority points decision.
And the championships are next week in Coventry. What's that mean to you to be able to compete there?
It means everything to me. The amount of effort the club as a whole's put in, especially for the fighters like me. It's an absolute honour to fight for the club and the university.
Rachel, just talk us through the benefits of being part of the Boxing Club here at Leeds Met.
You get a greater sense of connection towards the university because it's like a big family. I know it sounds really corny, but it is like a big family that we've got. You've always got somebody to rely on if you need to speak about anything. The majority of people are doing the same course as you, so you can get help with work as well. The social side of it is fantastic. We have one of the biggest teams here at Leeds Met, sports teams, and the nights out are amazing.
What do you think attracts people to boxing?
I think it's the element of getting fit. Running on a treadmill for 60 minutes in the gym is not that appealing to anybody. In boxing here you're learning a skill and you're learning to defend yourself, which is important, obviously in today's society. And the social element in the club is huge. We're like one big family, so I think they're three big things that attract people to the club.
And for you as a coach, what's been the most satisfying thing here coaching at Leeds Met?
Just seeing my guys go in the ring. We had our varsity recently against Leeds Uni. We won 6 out of our 8 bouts. That was just phenomenal. To see the rewards, technically, then put it together in the ring and beat a guy and beat them well and look good. It's just that's fantastic. Yeah.
Well, that's a great insight into the Boxing Club here at Leeds Met. Now let's take a look at selected results from the rest of today's fixtures.
Out of a total of 49 fixtures, there were 37 wins with 5 losses and 2 draws, with 4 fixtures postponed. Selected results: Men's Badminton 8, Sheffield Hallam 0. Women's Badminton 8, Birmingham 0. Men's Basketball 96, Birmingham 57. Women's Basketball 82, Birmingham 31. Women's Fencing 49, Sheffield 135. Men's Football 4, Central Lancashire 1. Women's Football 5, Birmingham 0. Men's Hockey 2, Sheffield 2. Women's Hockey 4, Edinburgh 1. Netball 53, Newcastle 37. Rugby League 34, Edge Hill 18. Men's Rugby Union 39, Nottingham 10. Women's Rugby Union 81, Manchester 0. Men's Tennis 10, Nottingham 0. Men's Volleyball 3, Liverpool John Moores 0. Women's Volleyball 3, Durham 0.
Well, that's all for another edition of Carnegie Sports Weekly. We'll see you again next week.